here. See, the tag comes up. Mott. Oh, Clay comes up. Jacob comes up. Jacob, he goes away. Claymore going behind. It's going to be very close. Mott, he's taking the chance. Penalty to Claymore. He's in trouble. He needs to stay clear of Todd. He has to ride away. He has the rule in there, pushing Jacob out, and then Todd rounds it. Oh, there we have the thing with Janne, as I told about. Penalty over there. Got hunted down by Geobro. Jacob claiming that mark room away from Geobro, penalizing Mott with another penalty. Such a costly one. Now, all the boats has been doing their dives. They've been doing their tactics. Penalty to Jacob there. A rule 10 is applying. And that's how it is. Them actually in starboard tack. That means we have a rule 11 applying, and that's why we are shifting the rules. That's the tactics. So Jacob is going to be pushed out. Claymore is going to push him, and there we go. It's a push. Oh, Clay, he just switched. Oh, forcing. Oh, they're coming in at the same time. It's the first time in history that we have two boats crossing the finish line at the same time. Penalty, it was Clay with a penalty. That means Janne. Oh, small battles for position. It's Mott coming first. It's great reaction. They're really doing it. Mark rounding coming in. Jacob splitting away. And it's an interesting split we have. Very interesting split. So there we go. Mott. Oh, penalty to Mott against Geobro. The lad takes him out. Fantastic race by Geobro. 3 boats now fighting for that second place. They need to take care. On the outside right now, it's Jacob. He's in trouble, but Hugh cannot go in. Oh, Jacob with that penalty. That's going to be costly. He's going to lose the second. Oh, penalty to Hugh. There we go. Somebody in the studio has made some resets. So hello and welcome and good day, good morning, good afternoon to all of you sailors and e-sailors sitting around the world. Welcome to a week where we this weekend had SailDP in New York, and this week SSL Gold Cup is starting in Grandson, Switzerland. We're going to race with some of those boats later today. We're going to have some fun. We are going to race with us today. It's Monday night racing, and all of you can join in with us. And we're going to start up with a warm-up race. So let me just create a warm-up race. The way it works is that I am riding warm-up Monday, and then people can join in. And one boat we're not going to race in today's regatta is a Tornado class. So let's warm up with the Tornado class. Let's have some fun with it. And let's have a gate mark course. Let's go to Kiel. Say yo. Hope they are going to be Olympic Harbor. And then let's put some wind speed on it. Race number 1. I'm going to race with you. I'm going to have some fun. So join in, download the game, and race with us. We will start the race in around 20 seconds. So let's see who's coming with us today. It's a gate mark course. We're doing it means that we are racing for a gate in the top. We are racing for a gate in the bottom, up to the gate in the top again, and then racing downwind once again. 2 players in the race, 3 players in the race. All of you guys are coming with me, so don't worry. We are going to have a lot of fun. If there should be any questions, please write in the chat. Then we are ready to go. And I can see Clay is also joining us today, and Hugh Baker also joining us today. So a lot of actions coming with us in. So we are just warming up. 4 out of 16. We're just waiting for 10 seconds. Then I will start this race and have some fun. So don't worry. People are changing their skin. We will add everybody that is coming in today's Monday night racing. If you're sitting out there and saying, hey, I also want to join it, then in the chat, we have been writing the link to the Discord, so join us and have some fun. We will start the warm-up racing now, and then we will start doing the regatta afterwards. So 5 players in the warm-up. I'm going to either get beaten a little bit or beat somebody else. And it looks like we're going to have full house today. So a lot of people coming in. I will just add them on our sail ranks here afterwards. When I'm done racing my warm-up race, then I will ask Jacob to put them in. So let's have some fun. 1 minute to start. I need to focus because I'm known for losing these warm-up races, and or winning them. Either I lose big time or I'm winning big time. You can see a lot of the sailors are racing here on the right hand side of the course, and the reason why they're doing that is because they want to do a start with some speed in. They want to come up and see if they can do a trick start. That's okay. Maybe launch the Jenniger a little bit. Maybe put it in, and I'm really hoping it's the last week we are playing with this old version, because I've been sitting all day testing the new version with the developers with wind shadow, turbulence. I can say a lot of things coming our way, a lot of cool things coming our way. Oh, I might be too fast. Let's see, can I do it? Spinning her up. One. It's not timed that well. Spinning her down. Oh, the spinning her didn't go down. Oh, it's costly. No, 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 no. Come on down. There we go. Spinning her goes down. So it's a good start, actually. I'd managed to go over here. It's a gate mark course. One going to the opposite side. That's Mud Creek. He got a penalty. We have a penalty to Cold Zero here. Jacob coming with speed from behind. He managed to do a good start. And there he lost momentum a little bit. So now I'm going to fight with him coming in. So a slow start can also be a good thing if you know how to speed up, because these boats, they are right now, as the polars are on the Tornado, they're having a hard time slowing down when decreasing the speed. And the players, yeah, they know that. So they are really using this trick to come in. But Jacob, he's going to fight with me at the first gate, and if he wants to do a double tag or he goes all the way up, he does a double, so he's speeding away, getting that spinnaker up. Opposite here, Hugh is coming in. Cold Zero having a little bit hard time in France, joining in. So right now it's Jacob from Denmark, myself from Denmark, Mud Creek from Nova Scotia, Canada, sitting close to Halifax. Actually, they just have the North American Championship in Optimist sailing. So, and then opposite side over here, I have Hugh Baker. He's from Great Britain. Um, and then I have Cold Zero from France with us. A lot of action. I'm purely in second, and I want to win this race. See if Jacob he can do something. Jacob, there is actually a beautiful video of Jacob online. If you haven't seen it on the social medias, he's just showing how to lose a race while you're being in control by hitting the mark. So let's see if he can hit the mark again. Oh, I be in trouble. Oh, Cold Zero coming with speed from behind. Did I just lose to you? I think I lost my position to Hugh in that mark rounding, and also to Mod. They rounded opposite Jacob and I, so there might be a small bias in the left-hand side over there of the race course instead of the right-hand side of the course. Interesting call, and I'm going to lose again a race that I was hoping to win tonight, but let's see. It's just a warm-up race. The real action starts after this race, and I can say to you, 10, 12, 13 players coming our way. There's full plate tonight. It's going to be action, and we're going to race some interesting races. We're not going to do a tornado tonight. We only do dinghies tonight. We're going to do an Opti. We're going to do a dinghy. That's actually an Ilka 6. Don't tell people. And then we are going to do the SSL, and that's the race format tonight. 6 races, a lot of fun and a lot of action. Let's see how fast they are away from me. These guys really know the game too well. But I'm actually glad that I'm losing as a game developer and owner of the game. I'm a little bit glad that I'm actually starting losing in the start. I was winning too easy, and now I'm not allowed to say losing too easy, but they are doing a great job. Jacob just winning in front of Mod, so he must be happy, but this is just a warm-up race. Hugh, great action coming back there. And then behind, it's Cold Zero and I coming in, and I'm quite interested in seeing the stats. What happened this race? Because 4 minutes, that's a fast race. 3 minutes and... oh, I forgot to press the stats. That's how it is. But that's how it is. Let's see tonight's format. We're going to add 3 more players. 3 more players into the to sell ranks. We are going to add Willman, Camden, and Hugh Baker, and Claymore. Actually, 4 more players. So I'm just going to ask the others ones to remember to put them in the rail. But today's format is race number 1. It's an Opti race 2, an Opti race 3 dinghy, 4 dinghy, race 5 in SSL, and then we're going to take a middle race in the SSL. While performing and making this sail ranks ready, let's just see a small commercial for what we're also doing, or just say thank you to one of our sponsors instead of. Let's do that. And we are getting ready. I'm just going to see if we have the new sail ranks updated. I'm just going to do it myself. So just give me 2 seconds, because tonight is going to be very, very fun racing. A lot of sailors are coming with us. And I really love when that happens. So I'm just going to put them in fast. And it's taking not many seconds to do that when we have them in. And I really enjoy that people have time to race with us, because it is summer, it is sailing time. So people don't always have the time when it's summer and sailing time, but don't worry, we are just going to do it. Now, anyway, let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to have some Monday night racing. I have updated, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sailors are signed in for tonight's regatta. So there is going to be a lot of action with it. So, and I'm going to put it to 16. So if you want to join in, then go with us while we are going to Costa Brava in race number 1, and we are going to have medium wind, and we are just going to have a lot of action. So servers are up and running. Race number 1, 16 players are with us, and just to take the 16 players that's coming with us, we have I need to move the sail ranks up. That's not normal. That's just showing where we are now. We have Wilman, USA. Todd, maybe Todd is coming. He's actually on vacation. He's from Great Britain. Jacob, Denmark. Hugh Baker, Great Britain. Gilbro, Great Britain. Mark Creed, Nova Scotia, Canada. Camden Yards, USA. Claymore, Florida, USA. BKM and BKM Nicola, I know you guys are sitting out there and watching. I know sometimes you're ready. You're not part of the community in the group, so we signed you up. Cold Zero, France. Generation X, he's from Great Britain. And Janne, she's from Finland. So right now, 9 of them are in there, and we will start the race no matter what, because we know some people are a little bit delayed sometimes. So we will start the racing nice and slow. And then they can join in. The format is quite simple. It's quite simple. And that means that we are going to do 6 races with a discard after race number 4 and coming in. I know 3 persons might not be there from the starts. That's BKM, and that's BKM Nicola, and that's Todd. So 9 out of 16. That means 1 person missing out the start. We'll just give them 10 seconds. So let's do a countdown, because there's a small delay on the broadcast. There's always that. And then we are going to have some fun. 2 races with the Opti class in the start. And that might be good news for Mud Creek. Then he has a chance to start in. 9 players are ready for start. Let's get ready to rumble. So, Opti race course. It means we have a top mark, we have an offset mark, we have a gate mark. Let's see if I can hit it while the drone is flying the race course. and then we have a finish line. That's what's coming our way, and it's in this beautiful boat. It's not called an Optimist, it's an Opti, and we are doing that on the Bay of the Roses. You can just see here, and that's in Costa Brava, and there we have Scala. We have a great place over here called San Meti, and then we have Camping Balena Allegra, the Happy Whale, fantastic 5-star camping spot. That's they are hosting a lot of things there. And then we have rest of the roses with us with all the marks. So Janne, she's from Finland. Then we have Cold Zero, France, Claymore, he's from Florida, Jacob, Denmark, Mott Creek, Generation X, Hugh Baker, Campton Yards. That so it means that we missed the two we are missing right now is oh, did we lose one? Is Wilman, and then it's Geobro. Ooh, what's happening? Geobro is not with us. That's how it is. Race number 1 coming our way. We're going to see an interesting start because it's going to be a great start. It's the Opti class. 10 seconds to the start. And you can just see it's sailors we're with. They're placing themselves on the starting line. First penalty, Janne. That's a rule 11. So Leeward, Windward. Jacob with a penalty. Looks like a rule 12. Just got caught there. There's a clean go. And Jacob, he needs to take that penalty turn, so there's no advantage there. A small split, Claymore on the left-hand side. In the middle, we have Campton Yards. Campton Yards getting a rule 11, just coming in there. But it's a clean start. It's a good sailing start. That just means that the sailors are really, really enjoying the tactics and going into it. Then I know you can say, oh, it's not following the real racing rules all the time. No, it's not. And that's correct because it is a game. And you cannot produce the real racing rules 100%, but what you can do is you can simulate them, and then you need to remember one thing in a game engine, it's yes and no, so you need to know the real rules of gaming instead of. Janne coming in, starboard tack, making a chain reaction. Mott, he knows the game, so he's going in front of Janne. Same thing Claymore is doing, so it's USA and Canada. Oh, Clay putting himself in front of Janne. That's an interesting call because what's going to happen now is that we are going to see Mott Creek placing himself above the rest of them. And while we're saying that, we see one boat, Cold Zero, he took a chance going to the left-hand side. He might be in trouble. Cold Zero, he's speeding up. He's blowing wind into that sail. Can he find the gap just in front of Generation X and in between Claymore? It's a great maneuvering there. We have to give him a prize for surviving that, taking that 3rd place. And now you can see Mott. He comes on top here, pressuring Claymore, and now Cold Zero's looked like he's going in 2nd. Jacob, another attack. This is, such a close one. Hugh Baker defending that one, and Hugh, he needs to be aware that in the next update, we are going to have 13 in the manual steering, rule 13 applying, where you need to go to almost close haul before the rules counts again. So, coming into the mark, it's right away. Who has the right away? There we have Generation X coming in. Oh, just managed to claim right away before Janne entering the mark rounding zone. So a penalty to Janne in this case. There we have behind us, we have small battle. That's Hugh, that's Jacob. Jacob needs to stay away because of Hugh has the inside. They're all taking up the dagger board except Hugh. He hasn't put up the dagger board. There it goes up. Janne also needs to put up the dagger board. Janne, pressure them. Sail into them. I know you're a real sailor. So just pressure them out, but you need to take your dagger board up to speed up. There the dagger board goes up. Another one not having the dagger board up is Generation X. He has it there. So Claymore, a little bit jumpy internet there in Florida, but keeping that 2nd place. Cold Zero 3rd, Generation 4, Hugh Baker 5th, Janne 6th, and Jacob 7. And Janne hitting the mark. That's a rule 31 applying. That's so unlucky. That's giving a penalty and a small spin. Take care of the marks. Everything is live in the server right now. It's still the live beta, so we have not turned everything off. And some of the things we actually want to stay in the game because a lot of you are saying, wow, this is good. This is better than other sailing games there are because it's making it more realistic. So, small battle. Cold Zero, Claymore, Mott Creek in the lead. Generation X. Generation X, he's trying to do a bigger angle. See 160 degrees, where Cold Zero 170 degrees. And that's because he wants to do this angle. And don't worry, in the next update, when I'm done and satisfied with the developers' work, Oh, just saying that Clay getting that penalty. Was it Clay? Yeah, that was Clay getting the penalty. Oh, another penalty for Mark hitting. That's Hugh. Jacob coming in. So Jacob switching roles with Hugh Baker of getting penalties of hitting that gate mark. He must be happy of that. Just see the video on the social medias, then you understand what I'm talking about. Now, anyway, when the developers and I have approved this build that's coming out, oh, that's a harsh call here. Captain getting that penalty of Rule 10, then we will have wind shadow and we will have turbulence on the boats. And those who are following our Discord or our Patreon, I will show you a link to Patreon afterwards, can go in and see some videos about how this wind shadow is working and how the turbulence is working. Because, hey, that's going to be cool. And it's growing and decreasing, increasing and decreasing, all about how strong the wind is. A lot of battles. We are in the last part of race number 1 here. We have Yanis. She's under pressure by Hugh. Hugh, he knows the rules also. Sailing a lot of, I have to say, a more low waters. I've seen the boat class. I can't remember what it's called. I will ask him again because I'm not good of remembering a lot of all these boat classes, but it really looks good. Here we come. Not a battle. Clay, he's going behind Cold Zero. Mott, he's in the lead. And there in the middle, oh, Generation X, small internet jumps. Oh, let's hope it's not too much. Just 2 jumps, but he's not keeping the lead according to the server. And there you can see Clay coming in, Generation X, Cold Zero, Mott Creek. One of them will get a penalty just before finish, so they need to take care, because a penalty, you cannot finish the race with a penalty. So either you stay out of trouble or you be a little bit aggressive. Oh, Claymore, Claymore, Claymore. Mott Creek finishing first. And now we have the classic finish line here. Cold Zero, and they're just taking a Generation X in front of Claymore. And then Jacob comes in. And the reason why I'm saying Claymore, Claymore, Claymore is because, according to my view on it, he tacked too early towards the finish line. A little bit too early. That's giving him that 4th position overall. So, Mott Creek first, Cold Zero second, Generation X 3rd, Claymore 4th, Jacob 5th, Hugh Baker 6th, Yanis 7, Camden Yards 8. Okay, slow start for everybody except Mott Creek and Claymore. They're doing a great start, but 1 penalty for Claymore put him down on 4th position. Generation X, he sailed the absolute shortest distance, but he also sailed the slowest average speed. Oh, not the slowest, that was Camden Yards, but of the top 3. And then coming in. And then you can see Cold Zero up there, the fastest average speed, keeping that 2nd position, a slow start. And with that small difference there is in between the time, let's see here, there is 5 seconds in between them. Then that start was actually the difference from getting 1st and getting 2nd. That's how it is. That was race number 1 today. Always a true pleasure to start up there. But we're going to have another Opti race coming our way. So let's start Monday, race number 2. And it's an Opti coming in. And to those who didn't manage to join in the start, now it's time to join. And let's take the Opti and then go to a gate mark course, because in the Opti on the gate mark course, you really need to think strategically. We're putting a little bit more wind into it, and then we are going to race it. So race 2 is open. And race 2 is open, and while they're doing that, let's see what happens on sail ranks. You can see the score has not been updated yet, so I'm just waiting to Jacob to update it. He might go in, or is he updating it? Who's updating sail ranks? I need to ask. I just need to ask if Jacob is doing it, or else I need to do it fast while I'm commentating. But doesn't matter. We are coming to in. But that means race number 2 is going to start. See, 9 out of 16. So we're just going to wait a little bit, and that's going to be great for them. So I just need to make sure that we have updated sail ranks. So I'm just going to do it fast here before we're going to, let's start the race. Let's start race number 2. Oh, Tim. Oh, we're just waiting a little bit more than we have have everybody with us coming our way. So then let's see if I can remember all sailors that came in here. It's always good when you have everything in your head for doing all of it. Generation X, he got. Fifth and sixth, and there we go. Then we have our sail ranks updated. Super. 11 players already while I was speaking, so let's get ready to rumble. Let's have some fun. So, race number 2 coming our way, and sorry being a little bit delayed. I will just make sure we also have the sail ranks updated while I'm on the duty here, so don't worry. We can do everything from the studio. That's why we're here, because we know a lot about this and the other things. Super, back to the racing, back to everything. We are going to have 1 minute to start. You can see here it's a gate mark course, so they're racing up to the top gate, then they're racing down to the bottom gate, and there we have the BKMs are with us. Will come all the way from Serbia. I'm so glad to have both of you with us in the race tonight. Oh, one of them lost connection. That was BKM Nikola, and that's sometimes how it is. The internet's a little bit spiky around the world, and it's not because the server is throwing you out. It's literally because the communication on your internet or your mobile connection to the servers coming in, because it's a live server we're doing. So 9 players are ready out of the 10. So it's Janne, it's Mott, it's Colt, it's Generation H, Jacob, Claymore, Captain BKM, and Hugh Baker. All of them coming in. 13 seconds. Just see here how they're placing themselves again at the starting line. It's a close one. Just see here. Very close to each other. Just waiting for the win. And they need to take care of not getting a Rule 21. Oh, 2 Rule 11s. 3 Rule 11s at the go signal. And it looks like also a false start maybe. That's a close call for all of them. That's just showing how close it is. Then we have it looks like Geobro, he also lost connection in the start here. BKM taking University of West England. That's quite a thing. Captain Yards with a penalty. Let's see here. Mott going to the right-hand side. And he's the only one going to the right-hand side. And now you can see why he started on a port tag, because he's going to be in front of rest of the fleet. Let's see. Claymore coming in. Generation X, he's going to be in trouble. Let's see. He's coming in there. There he's getting pushed, and you can see Janne. She's in a very good position. Janne, she's speeding up. She's blowing the wind into her boat and just surviving that one. Janne takes the lead, while Jacob, he is in trouble, getting a penalty in the battle against Claymore here behind. So Janne, she just needs to take care of it, because now Mud Creek is coming in. Can she survive this also, or is she going to tag? She's not surviving, just surviving it, just on the spot. Janne takes the lead, and it doesn't look like... Oh, I have some bad news, Janne. You are in the lead, but you haven't crossed the starting line. No, 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 no. That's why I couldn't see, and she lost connection. No, such a good racing, such a close one. That's so unlucky by Janne. Really, really fighting that well out. So we are going to see rest of the fleet coming in. That's how it is with the starting line. And for the developers, I know you guys are also sitting and watching tonight's race. We need to have this big sign saying you haven't crossed the starting line yet. So there we go. Claymore coming in. It's going to be very crowded here at the gate mark. Let's just see here. Jacob in trouble. He goes away. He needs to take the long turn around. He needs to go to the left-hand side. Clampton coming in front of BKM, pushing BKM a little bit. BKM on the inside can claim that mark room. Let's see. Let's following it. Oh, nice maneuvering by Campton there. So, up in the lead. Mott in the lead. Generation X, he's in second. Cold Zero in third. Jacob in fourth. Claymore in fifth. And then we have Hugh Baker in sixth. Great racing by all of them, going to the bottom gate, and then they're going upwind yet again. And let's see, it looks like we're going to have a small split down there. And that's how it is. Small splits coming our way, and interesting if Generation X is winning on this one. I want to follow him. He's the only one going to the left-hand side. Claymore is following it. In the last race, we saw Hugh winning that one. Oh, a mark hitting there. That's Hugh Baker hitting that mark, and now he needs to round the gate again because it's not rounded. BKM's sailing into Camden Yards. So there, Hugh has rounded the mark there. So back to the leading battle here. We have Mud Creek. He's fighting against Generation X. But I'm a little bit sure that it looks like left-hand side is paying out. Let's see, 3.5, 3.3. So right now Generation X is sailing a little bit faster. He's sailing a higher angle than Mud. Oh, he's changing. There was a wind shift. So Mud just keep the lead in front of Generation X. And then Jacob comes in. Clay comes in. But they want some meters about going to the left-hand side. But when they're coming up to the gate, I will not choose the left-hand side of the race course again. I will defend my right-hand side, especially in this close fleet. And while saying that, see who's coming in. Cole Zero coming in. He went further out and then did attack later than rest of the fleet. Coming in third, trying to push himself on the inside. And one of these moves you can still do in the game. It's called a Rule 11 when we're doing. And then there's a great discussion with some of you viewers out there. Oh, then it's a Rule 17 that might apply. And to those who don't know sailing, there are so many rules in sailing. I have the book here. It's 172 pages while we're seeing Mud Creek not rounding the mark. And Jacob and Cold Zero. Just none of them had the right of way in that mark rounding, so Cold Zero getting that penalty. And Rule 17 is saying if you are coming from behind and then going mark hitting also BKM, and then approaching from behind, coming with more speed, claiming an overlap, then you cannot just attack straight away then and do a Rule 11. Then you need to have the right of way for some time before you can claim Rule 11. Then it's Rule 17 if you then attack. So there's so much about sailing, so much about rules. While we're seeing BKM fighting with Hugh Baker down here, both of them getting some penalties. Camden Yards 6th, Cold Zero 5th, Claymore 4th, and Jacob coming in 3rd. Great action. That means Mud is winning yet again. Generation X with a 2nd place. And then it looks like Jacob takes that 3rd, but we have a drag race. Let's see who takes it. Oh, Claymore just claims it in front of Cold Zero there. So great job by him fighting that one out. So so that's really great action. Let's see the results here. So Mud Creek 1st, Generation X in 2nd, Jacob in 3rd. Then we have Claymore in 4th. 5th goes to Cold Zero. And then 6th goes to Camden Yards. 7 goes to Hugh Baker. And 8 goes to BKM. And then BKM sadly lost the connection, meaning did not finish. And then that's how it is. Let's update the scoreboard afterwards here. Then we can see here Mud Creek, perfect start. And Janne was placed just beside Mud Creek. And you can see with a start of 0.07 seconds. So it's not even a second. A half a second to Generation X. 0.13 to Claymore. Then Janne might have been doing a false start with maybe 0.01 second. They were close by each other, just placed side by side. That's it. Let's go to the sail ranks and let's have the update. There it is. So the sail rank is updated right now. Mud Creek 2 victories, Generation X in 2nd, Cold Zero 3rd, Claymore 4th, Jacob 5th, and so on. But don't worry, we are going to have a discard in the next race. Let's just see a little bit from Spain while I'm creating race number 3 of tonight.
Benvinguts a la primera final de la eSailing de la Lliga Blava. El meu nom és Carlos Roca i avui, aquí, com veieu aquí darrere, tenim a tots els representants dels clubs que han passat per als quarts de final, semifinals i aquí tenim la gran final. Això tenim Tenim aquí una penalització, dues penalitzacions directes. A la mateixa mura estan a punt de ser penalitzats. Oh, penalització per Vela Mataró. I Vela Barcelona és penalitzada. Quedarà en segona posició Vela Mataró. En primera posició s'hagi quedat una mica aprovat. Aquí tenim a Vela al Prat penalitzant a Vela Mataró, que haurà de fer un...
Fantastic to be in Liga Blava in Catalonia and Port Olympic. And now we're going back to the Olympic waters here. Race number 3 with the dinghy. And it's not purely Olympic waters. It's actually waters of Catalonia. 2 players lost connection, so we're just going to wait for them. So we just were 9 out of 16. So we are going to wait around 10 to 20 seconds, then we are ready. So there we go, 8 out of 16. So we're just waiting for the last one. I saw we were 9. Maybe we'll be 10 as we were before. Some of the players are fighting a little bit with local internet or their mobile phones. Or the mobile phones is maybe ringing. That can also happen. We have seen a final where one of the players lost because the phone rang. 8 out of 16. We are going to the dinghy class, and we are going to do what we call the Olympic triangle. Let's see the race course while we're waiting. We're going to a top mark. Then we are going to a offset mark over here. Somebody calls it a weather mark also. And when we raise that, that's 120 degrees on it. Then we're racing down to a bottom mark here at the starting line. And then we're racing upwind again to the top mark yet again. And then we're racing down to the finish line. A lot of the action here is the upwind leg. It's when you're going to the top mark, there is upwind, there is going to change the situation, or if you're doing a mistake. 8 out of 16, we are going to start in 10 seconds. And then we hope, then we're hoping 9 out of 16, so the 9th we're coming in. So let's just start it. There we go. 9 out of 16, and we're hoping all 9 is staying in the race. We hope the internet is not making too much fun with us while we're zooming down on this boat. It's from Nyborg. That's Jacob from Denmark. He's from Nyborg Cyclub, and you can see that on the skin. It's part of the Danish Championship Week, sponsored by NBC Marine. Also, they made sure we can have all of them. Then in there, we have also a skin section called Cute and Creepy. This is one of the cute boats, and this is one of the creepy boats. So let's see. Cold Zero, BKM, Generation X, Claymore, Jacob, Campton, Mud Creek, Janne. It looks like it was BKM Nicola we had with us, losing connection again. Oh, I hope BKM Nicola is okay back home in Serbia. I know it's the son to BKM, so they are sitting as a family, living close to one of the rivers in Serbia, and one of the close to the to a big industrial place where they go out in the water and sail outside in front of it and having fun with it. And I'm following them quite some, all of the sailors. No, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, 14. It's going to be one of those close starts again. Let's try to follow Campton Yards this time, because Campton, he's a non-sailor, but he's learning this game step by step. You can see finding some room. Oh, there's a battle up there. Claymore getting that penalty by BKM. He's denied. A slow start by Jacob and a slow start by Cold Zero, but BKM with a great start. Opposite, Mud Creek, he's on fire today. Generation X going with him, but I'm keeping a little bit eye on Janne. She's in the middle, and she needs to stay clear of that mark that's coming. That's giving a penalty, so don't hit that one. She's currently in second, doing a great racing there, just going around. Claymore following her to cover her up. But Janne, she's actually currently right now in the lead according to the server, but she's also in good position. But BKM wants to challenge that one. Janne attacking Claymore straight away. BKM coming in, going to do a switch. And remember, it's the upwind legs in this race course. There is the most important, because when you're first rounding that top mark, it's up with that dagger board. Oh, penalty coming in. That's Campton. He's getting a rule 10 applying, so he needs to take that penalty turn. Another penalty coming in. That's BKM. And then we have a double penalty. That's Mud Creek getting a rule 11 also in the fight against Generation X. And that's putting Generation X in a very good position. Let's see. Jacob coming first. Claymore fourth. Janne now pushed in sixth. Generation X, he's doing a great job. I don't know much about this British sailor. Maybe he's a younger sailor, or he's an older sailor. I don't know. But the name, I think he's a little bit younger sailor. Let's see here. Campton under pressure. Mud Creek coming in. Campton, he can switch the roles, doing rule 11 on Mud Creek right now. But they're coming in. BKM, that penalty really pushed him. Oh, Jacob taking a chance. Penalty to Campton. Penalty to Jacob. Oh, that's such a costly one by Jacob there. A rule 11 on Jacob coming in. Oh, another one to Claymore here. It's penalty galore. It's switching roles. Janne coming up. Also, Jacob keeping that penalty and taking it. He has 20 seconds to take the penalty. He's hoping to go all the way up to the mark. He didn't manage to do it, so it can be very costly, because it's all about getting into round mark rounding. BKM with a penalty. There was no right away. Claymore with another penalty. It looks like he got a rule 16 there in the battle. Jacob. Mark hitting coming his way. No. And also mark hitting for Canton yards. That means 4 boats are going to sneak away. Cold Zero, BKM, Mud Creek, Janne, and then Generation X. And Janne, she just needs to remember the angle of the boat, because this is all about keeping the angle. See, 115, 119, 120, and then it's the mark rounding coming up there. A small battle behind here. Mud Creek needs to take care of BKM is not coming too close, because then there will be a battle. And same thing with Jacob and Cold Zero. Side by side coming into the mark. That means they can push each other, and it's all about claiming the inside of the mark when we're rounding this one. Generation X first, Janne second, Mud's third, BKM fourth, and now it comes in Cold Zero. He's in trouble. Jake, almost getting him, taking the chance to hit him, but mistime it, and then he's losing some meters, and then they're fighting. So a small fight here. Let's fly with the drone up here. They are still having a close to 1 boat length in between of them, like pearls on a string sailing there. It's quite nice and slow. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is all of those here will be caught in turbulence when the new ones comes in. Because every time we're racing on a reach, a turbulence will come on the windward side. So there we go. Going upwind for the second time. We are coming in. Generation X, Janne going to take second. Mud in third. BKM coming in. And now they need to take care. Mark hitting BKM. It's one of those days today. It's so costly, really losing that momentum. So BKM drops 2 position with that mark hitting. That gives Janne all the chance to focus on the things. Jacob coming out. BKM coming out in penalty. He's caught in a sandwich. He needs to take care. Jacob takes him out again. Another penalty to BKM. So BKM 2 penalties in the decisive moment, pushing him downwind. So Janne keeps us, that's Generation X keeping himself in the middle. Janne is going a little bit higher and do a late attack. That's interesting in the big battle, the big chess battle, for coming upwind to the top mark, and then the race goes downwind towards the finish line. Let's see. Generation X, he's still in the lead. Mud Creek in second. Let's see if Janne took a wrong decision going too far out and then coming in. She's coming in. It's going to be close. Generation X just survived. Mud is not surviving that one. Great maneuvering by Janne. So close of taking Generation X out. But it's not over yet, because now Mud Creek and Janne has one big issue. She needs to cover Mud Creek before tagging up on the on the ley line over there. See, Mod tacks up. It's a little bit late. He goes behind. Oh, hitting Janne. That's so costly. Penalty to Mod. That's a rule 10 applying. Touch the boat, and then you can see, is it a rule 10? Yes, it was a starboard port tack called in the game, but we can also call it a rule 16. We can call it a rule 14. You're not allowed to sail into other boats, but in game-wise, a rule 10 coming our way. So, Janne, claiming right away. Penalty behind to call 0 in the battle with Jacob. But Janne just taking Generation X out. There she goes. Generation X is out. Janne takes the lead. A great rule 11, or we can call it also rule 18. Coming in, overlap, has the right away on the inside. Not a battle here. Generation X going to fight Jacob. They just came out of penalty, both of them. One of them doesn't have the dagger board up. That's Generation X. Dagger board is not up, so Jacob is speeding away there. The dagger board comes out. So now Generation X lost momentum to Mod. He needs to take care. Mod is attacking. This is double penalty. Generation X taking out there. That's how it is. Behind us, we have another situation. That's Mod. He's covering up. That's Claymore. He's covering up Cold Zero. And there you can see BKM and Hugh, or Camden Yards. They're also coming in side by side, fighting each other. It looks like Hugh Baker didn't come into the race having those connection issues. But don't worry, Hugh. We have a discard overall. Another battle. There's 2 battles. There's 3 battles in the battle. That's here. Cold Zero. He's under pressure by Generation X. Generation X needs to take care, not fighting too much. Then they were losing it. Then we have Camden Yards. He needs to go to opposite tack. No, getting that penalty by BKM. And it's because he got the rule 11 in this case. But if he just switched the roles by going to another tack, then he will have got the penalty the opposite way. Great results, great racing. This is what we love to see. And I'm amazed here. So, Janne, congratulations. Your first victory in Playesailing while doing a live broadcast. That's a really good job. And special in the Dinghy here coming in. Jacob second, Mod Creek third, Generation X fourth. Then we have Cold Zero. He's getting a fifth. Claymore, he claims 6. And then we have Hugh sadly getting a DNS. And then we can say Camden losing that one to BKM, going that down to an 8, and BKM gets 7. And that's how it was. Let's see some data on the guys here and the skippers, what they are doing. It looks like a slow start. Generation X perfect start, but I have to say Claymore most perfect start. But why did Janne win this race? And it's quite simple. You can really see it on the data. She sailed the shortest distance, but she had a slow start. But those penalties, that maneuvering at the top mark against Generation X really pushed it in. So that was great maneuvering, great racing, and let's see what it does with the sail ranks overall. That's doing that. Mod is still in the lead. Generation X in second, Jacob in third, Cold Zero in fourth, Claymore coming in, Janne in sixth, and now we're coming into race number 4. And race number 4, there will be a discard, and it's going to be a Dinghy one more time again. And it's going to be a Dinghy class we're going to do. And so there you will really see if there is a difference in it. And I think we're going to do a small thing here. We're going to speed it a little bit up. And the tactics is here that you will get discarded your worst result. So the worst thing that can happen to Mod Creek is that he gets more than a third position, that he maybe gets a 4th, 5th, and 6th. Then he will lose that score. Generation X, he actually has 6 points now, plus what he's scoring right now. Jacob 10. So if all this goes up in a higher level, then Janne will actually take over and go in and take second place overall if she gets a good result here in the next race. We're getting ready for the next race. Race number 4 coming our way. The race is open. We are getting ready. So we are just waiting for 9 players, 10 players to join us. So we're hoping everybody has the possibility to join in. 6 out of 16 coming our way. So we are waiting for the last players to join us in this regatta. and they are doing well. So I'm just getting some messages that we are waiting for some of the players. 7 out of 16. That's BKM coming in. I can see that one. So 2 players missing. Then we are ready to start. Now it looks like we are coming in 9 out of 16. Let's start the race. Let's have some fun. There we go. 9 sailors ready. This time we cross the fingers that nobody's losing connection, that everybody has a great connection with them, because 9 sailors in an LA2, and we're going to do an LA2. It means we are racing for top mark, an offset mark, and then afterwards we're going to a gate mark, and then we go up to the top mark again, offset mark, and racing towards the finish line. Remember, take care you're not doing a false start. There's no black flags in this game, but still take care. Oh, so we have a new sailor with us. That's Kambuli. So Jan is with us. Cold Zero, Claymore, Generation X, Jacob, Mud Creek, BKM, Nicola. That means that we are this time missing Hugh and Captain Yards. Oh, I'm so sad that we are missing 2 of the sailors that's been in the regatta today all time. But it looks like it's a mixed connection out there. So in UK and USA, they have some connection issue. But interesting who this is and how he sails. He takes a Copenhagen Sailing Club skin on him, Amateur Sailing Club. So interesting who that is. So 15 seconds, 14 seconds, penalty to Generation X. A lot of fighting coming in. One boat placing himself here on the starting line. It's a false start mod, so you either need to go backwards or coming in. So that's a really one. Oh, Mod in trouble. Penalty. Rule 11. That means, Rule 11 to Jacob. A lot of penalties are coming in there. That means 3 boats have a good start. That's Cold Zero, Janne, yet again, Claymore, and then Kambuli also coming with us, and BKM Nicola. Great race here. There's a small split, so let's follow the one side here. Let's try to go up in the big drone just to see the game. You can see a cross coming in here. 2 players coming in the middle. We're just going to follow Mod here. And rest of the fleet are splitting up side by side. So let's get back in it. BKM crossing in, currently in 9th. It's going to be a close one. Claymore coming in, going way out to the right-hand side, like in the opposite side over there. Let's see who that is. The Janne is in the middle, but all the way over here, Cold Zero. Is it Janne going all the way out? Let's see. I think that's not Janne is there, so it's Cold Zero going all the way out. That can be very costly. Kambuli getting a penalty in the battle in the middle. There's a lot of battles, especially when the fleet is splitted out in the first upwind leg. Let's see. 4 boats crossing in. Right now, it's Generation X, it's Mud Creek, it's Claymore, and it's Jacob. Jacob is placed in a good position. It looks like he can control the rest of them. See, Mud Creek forcing Claymore to come up. Penalty to Claymore! Just got caught in that trick by Mud Creek. Mod, you are so sneaky and not following him and then forcing up. But it's Janne in the lead. She's really taking this one. She's currently just need to keep an eye on Cold Zero. I think Cold Zero will take the lead when they're coming to the top mark. But Janne, she can following him and he needs to take care. She really, really nailed it in the last race with the rules and the penalty. Kambuli coming in. Jacob coming in. Mud Creek coming in. Then we have Claymore. Oh, Generation X, he's going to pressure. Oh, just got caught over there. Generation X just got caught in a Rule 13. We can also say it was maybe a Rule 10, but it was a Rule 13 he tagged, and he didn't finish his tag there. So, Cold Zero coming first. Cold Zero forgot to take up the dagger board last time. The dagger board's up. Janet takes up the dagger board. There we have a small battle. That's Mod and Jacob. They need to claim the right away. Clay coming in. Oh, penalty. Kambuli got caught there. Just getting a Rule 11. And then another penalty to BKM Nicola. There at the mark. There was no mark room for him there. So let's go downwind. 5 boats fighting. 2 of them here behind. That's Generation X. He's going to fight BKM. And then we have a small battle up here. That's Mud Creek fighting Jacob. Those two, they really love to fight each other. It's a little bit love between Denmark and Canada there, where we see Cold Zero and Janne just speeding away. They're splitting up maybe. Let's see what happens. Let's go to the gate. There we have Cold Zero and Janne going to the left-hand side of the course. Jacob and Mott going to the right-hand side. So that's a split coming our way. Janne going in between the middle. That's interesting call. She doesn't care about Generation X, but she's caring about these two guys over here. So Janne really thinking strategically and tactically, placing herself in the middle. BKM with a penalty looks like a mark hitting, but that's also very tactical and strategically placing yourself in the middle of the race course, especially if there is wind or the wind is very shifty. Then you can see Jacob 4.9, Janne, she was 5.3, so there's a small wind shift. Oh, Cold Zero 5.5, 5.6. He's sailing 50 degrees, where Janne keeping it 33 and 45. Jacob trying to hunt down Janne. Mott Creek trying to hunt down Janne. Janne does the right thing, covering them up. And I can say to you in the next update, that's a very good move by Janne. Both here in this game right now, but in the update, she will throw some wind shadow back on the guys. Janne and Jacob coming to Cold Zero. It looks like Cold Zero, he actually won some meters over there. He's now 6 meters ahead of Janne. Going upwind to the top mark, where before he was only 3 meters ahead. So almost winning a half boat length in that mark rounding and going upway in that split. Mott Creek coming in. Janne, she needs to take care because she's going all the way to the left-hand side, and it's all about defending her right. But luckily for her, Jacob and Mott is fighting each other like true friends or frenemies or what we should call them. And that means Jacob is now coming for Janne. That's going to be a close one. Jacob coming out, Janne just in front of him. Oh, and now it's interesting because we saw before there was more wind in the left-hand side than the right-hand side. Janne coming in. She's in front of Cold Zero. Cold Zero now in front of her. Let's see the meters. She comes in. Good tack. Go! Our Rule 13 is applying on Janne there. And maybe it's calling a Rule 11 on her. That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky. Mott Creek was just waiting for her to come in there. So Claymore Janne is going to fight for 4th and 5th, while we're seeing a penalty to Kambuli here. Welcome to the leading pack. Welcome to the top races here on Monday Night Racing. So there we go. It's Claymore. It's Janne there fighting each other. Then Jacob and Mott. Mott is trying to put in an attack on Jacob. He's too far away. Jacob is secured. That means we are going to have Cold Zero. He's going to take the victory here, but I'm not interested in Cold Zero. I'm more interested in rest of the fleet. What's happening there? It looks like Jacob might take that second, but we have a small battle. The battle in the battles. That's the battle for 3rd and 4th, 5th and 4th and 5th. And there we see Janne really switching the rules, take care of the mark, pushing Claymore out, and he knows it. And he cannot tack in and do a Rule 10 while we see Jacob get second. So great maneuvering by Janne using those rules here. So great fighting. Jacob second, Mott getting 3rd, Janne getting 4th. And then we have Claymore getting 5th. So it's really close fighting. And now rest of the fleet coming in here. And Kambuli just coming in the last part of the race. But welcome on the big stage, Kambuli. Interesting to see you racing with us tonight. So let's see. Generation X. Let's see some results here. It looks good. It's a victory for Cold Zero. It's really doing a great job out there. So they're really fighting for it. Then we have Jacob second, Mott third, Janne 4th, Claymore 5th, BKM 6, Generation 7, Kambuli getting in 8th. So really great maneuvering what they all have. And BKM Nicola, he lost connection just before the finish line, so we are giving him a 9th position. Great racing, great action, a lot of fun coming our way. We love it. We love what we're seeing. And one thing we love, if you want to know more about these updates I'm calling, then remember to follow us on Patreon. The future of eSailing is here, and you can be part of the game. Join our Patreon. make a monthly subscription, or a one-time support. Oh, it looks like a good start. We have a false start, but we have a penalty to Luka Kostovic. As a supporter, you get exclusive access to updates and insights in the game development. Oh, just no! Rule 13. Together, we are sharing our love for sailing. Playesailing, linking the digital and the physical sport. Together, we're sharing our love for eSailing and sailing in general, and just seeing how we are meeting tonight, how many players from around the world racing together. Now we are going into the next race, and we are going to Canson. We're going to Switzerland, where the SSL Gold Cup is on. But before that, let's see the scoring here. Mart Creek in the lead with 5 points. Jacob 7, Cole 8, Generation X 10, Janne 11, Claymore 12, and the top 6 are really fighting for it. The rest of them are fighting to come into the heat. But everything can happen from now on. We are having one more race, race number 5, coming our way. And then afterwards, we're going to have a middle race, counting double. So, race 5 coming our way. And it's going to be in the boat from on the Lake Neuchâtel in Canson. Just see here, there's Canson in the background with the castle. And all the things you're seeing from the SSL is happening. Just if I'm taking the clock there's written 1 minute and 30 seconds. That's the house where the SSL is going to on. They're racing on this lake. All the boats are placed in the harbor over there. I've been there quite some times. So we are getting ready to have some fun in this beautiful boat. And like the game, the sailors can also race with their own jerseys. In the game, we're not racing with the jerseys. We're racing with our own nation, so that's how it is. I'm just going to inform that race 5 is open to everybody. So we are getting ready. 6 out of 16 is ready. We are waiting to get 9 in there before I'm going to press start. Hopefully we'll be 10 in there. We're crossing the fingers for the internet will be with us. And we can do a lot of fun racing. 7, 8. So one more second, then we are just going to wait. If one more wants to join in, you can see a Jenniger coming up, asymmetric Jenniger coming up. And to honor the SSL, we are doing the LA2, a classic race course SSL is doing all the time, except when the wind is disappearing, then they're only going to do an LA. So, one player lost connection. We're just going to wait 2 seconds to have him join again. We'll just give him a chance because this race was not started yet. If you're sitting out there, have any questions or want to join in, join our community, go in and be with us. Write us on Discord. We have put all the links into the chat of this broadcast today. So 8 out of 16, we're going to wait for the last player that lost connection. 9 out of 16. So let's get ready to rumble. Let's do some sailing. 1 minute and 30 seconds. The countdown is on. On the right-hand side, you can see the flags. A class flag calling in what's coming in. The starting flag and the Delta flag. All of them coming in here, and they're doing a great job. And then you can see when 1 minute starts, then one of the flags are moved, taken down, like on the committee boat there. These big boats here is like a large dinghy. It's the SSL Gold Cup. Just see it here. The 2 big wheels there. That also means where the wheels are placed on this race boat is also the turning point of the boat. So they need to take care if they're getting too close to each other. And now we come to the discussion of what we call Rule 15. Rule 15 is not applying in the game. Oh, one player lost connection. It looks like it was Campoli losing that one. Unlucky. That's how it is. And that's normally when the 2 boats are placed side by side and one of the boats maneuvering to the right-hand side or moving away and then touch the other boat. That could be called a Rule 15. But it's hard to call in a game that type of rules. Let's see. Starting coming in 20 seconds. Mott Creek has a penalty over there. We have BKM coming with Serbian flag. Claymore with the American flag. Denmark. Jacob. Generation X. Over here called 0. Mott Creek. It's going to be a close one. It's a slow start. 2, 1. Oh, was there a false start? BKM has not crossed the starting line. BKM needs to go back. BKM is doing a false start. And Cold Zero also doing a false start. They just didn't manage to do it, so BKM needs to go back. False start for him. But over here we have Mod. So BKM, he hasn't found out yet, but he needs to go back. The way you can see this in the game is when there's an orange arrow in front of you. Oh, Janne also needs to go back. Also a false start. 3 boats with a false start. Janne just getting a penalty while she's moving around. So such an unlucky start with the SSL. And the SSL is a little bit tricky with those starts because when you're doing these starts, you need to come with speed. You cannot do like a dinghy. We call it a large dinghy, but you cannot do it like a dinghy, like the Opti and the laser. Placing yourself on the starting line because these boats take time to speed up. The acceleration is a little bit slow, but when they first accelerate, they overpower pretty fast, so they are hard to slow down. And there you will see sometimes some really crazy maneuvers to slow down. While we're saying that, Jacob coming in, he's going to attack Claymore. Claymore, he tacks away. Jacob goes on the inside straight away. Mod quick attack, and see straight away Claymore, he goes away. What a maneuvering by Claymore here. I have to say that was a great maneuvering. Great defense, great swords and shields. Behind us, we have 3 boats doing the same, but let's just stay with the leaders. It's Mod, it's Claymore, it's Jacob, it's Canada, it's USA, it's Denmark, fighting for the last spots here at the top mark. Generation X, Cold Zero, and BKM Nicola coming in. And then we can see Janne and BKM has crossed the starting line, and now back in the race. Let's see. Claymore, Jacob. That's a rule 11 applying. It's side by side. Jacob is going to push Claymore. Just see here. Going to push him a little bit. No, he's going to race for the mark rounding. Oh, Jacob, I might have been pushing him a little bit further out. But yes, you're right. You need to cover this up. It's a great fight. And while they're fighting, Mud Creek is launching that Jenniger with the double bow split up there that's coming out. So behind us, BKM Nicola, a young sailor coming in trouble, losing momentum, going against the wind. Cold Zero come in. Cold Zero in trouble. He needs to stay clear. Generation X coming around. See BKM Nicola losing all that momentum, going up the wind. That's a little bit costly there, while the 2 others racing by and going downwind. So BKM Nicola, also launching the Jenniger. See, minus speed going behind. That's a little bit hard. Needs to take it down. Now speeding up. That's a great maneuvering. So that means Janne and BKM is coming back in the race to them. Downwind. Small battle. Right now, Mod is in the lead. Oh, that's an early tack, Generation X. It shows you a younger sailor that you already jibe to the right-hand side. But let's see what happens, because now the other can cover you up. Because it's all about defending you right here. So Canada, Mod Creek in the lead. USA in second. Just watch those beautiful Jennigers on Lake Neuchâtel sailing here on the waters in front of Granson in Canton-le-Vard. And there we go. Canada coming first. Denmark second. USA third. And then looks like France is coming back in, but it's Generation X from Great Britain with neutral flag coming in. But now trouble comes. I'm a little bit interesting here, because Generation X, is he fast enough to be in front of Cold Zero? Cold Zero coming with speed. It's going to be very close. They're going to collide. It's going to be... Oi, 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 oi. Oi, such a close one. Generation X almost getting killed, or not killed, penalized by Cold Zero here in this case, because he went to the left-hand side of the course and then going right, coming from port tag in the last part of it. But we have a split here, interesting split. That means Cold Zero and Generation X are going to fight each other. 3 boats coming from behind, while the leaders are going upwind for the second time to the top mark, then to the offset mark, and then downwind to the finish line. Great race number 5, great opening, great speed, a lot of great action coming our way. There we go. Mod in the lead. It's almost secured. If he don't do what he's very good doing in hitting that mark, then it should be good. But I'm looking at these 2 here, Generation X and Cold Zero. And then we have another battle here behind us. Oh, Janne is coming up with BKM. BKM into... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Janne getting that penalty. And in this case, if Janne have kept her right away, then BKM had got the penalty. But Janne, she steered the boat. And when 2 boats are maneuvering in the game, Then it's saying, oh, both of them are turning. Then it's a rule 16 applying. And then it says, oh, who's on port tack? Who's on starboard tack? Oh, they're both on port tack. Then it says, who's windward? Who's leeward? And Janne, she was windward and got that penalty. Up in the lead, Jacob and Mud Creek rounding the top mark for the last time. There we can see rounding it. Then Cold Zero coming in, also getting ready to round it. Let's stay at the mark because behind us there's a small battle come in. Let's see who that is. That's Cold Zero and Generation X, and Generation X has the right away right now. So see, oh, Cold Zero getting that penalty, trying to set that attack in, but did the laughing too hard, and in the next update, Cold Zero, you might have got that penalty the opposite way, because there, Rule 16 will not be that sensitive. You'll have a little bit more time to laugh. But that's how it is. That's pushing Cold Zero down to 5th, giving Generation X the chance to come up with Claymore. And it's like the wind just disappeared, because see, Claymore really losing momentum. Generation X coming in, and now they need to take care because Janne going upwind. She has the right away. The wind is coming from right-hand side. Oh, what a maneuvering by both of them. I love to see when sailors are using the right-of-way rules and also sailing in this skill. Interesting battle coming in. Mud, he's 40 meters ahead, so it's not that interesting. Jacob cannot catch up with him. But what Jacob is doing here right now is tactical smart. He's going further out to the left side of him. That's the right-hand side of the court. Claiming starboard when going downwind, and then if Mud, you can see Mud is actually missing the mark over here, then Jacob could actually take him out on a rule 11, and Mud he jibes in now, making a great jibe and coming into the finish line a little bit slow. Jacob coming with more speed. Jacob speeding up. Mud is taking a chance. He's going to win that one. Oh, here we just have the situation we talked about. Let's go down. Clay against... Oh, Claymore taking Generation X out. He needs to go behind. So that means Generation X is dropping from 3rd to 4th. And that was the starboard port tack rule. They're just coming in. But now they're switching rules. Is Clay taking a chance? Is Generation X coming in? It's now or never. Who will take 3rd? Let's see. Generation X coming in. A penalty. Oh, forcing Clay to do a double jive. But he has speed enough to do it. Great maneuvering. Great attack here. So Clay takes 3rd. Generation X takes 4th. What some action we have today. I'm really, really enjoying what we're seeing here. It's really great. What's coming our way all night, but it's also going to switch a little bit on our leaderboard when all these things happening. Cold Zero getting in 5th position. Then we have the battle for 6th. That's going to be BKM Nicola. Congratulations to the young lad. Then we have oh, there's a battle down here. Janne needs to take care of the mark in front of her. There's a mark in the water. Ooh, whoop. She knows that, and she hates me for it. That's really a hurt one, getting those marks. And don't worry, we are aware of it, and we will maybe deactivate them. I'm not sure we will deactivate them, because we actually love when there are obstacles you need to take care of. But according to real racing rules, marks not part of the way you're sailing is not afflicting on your penalty when you're coming there. So let's just see Mud winning, Jacob 2nd, Claymore 3rd, Generation X 4, Cold Zero, BKM Nicola, BKM. Start wise, oh, Janne, BKM, Cold Zero, false start. Cold Zero managed to come back in the race even with 2 penalties. Janne with 3 penalties. That's why she's losing, because she actually, and also the false start, but she still shortest distance was Mud and Jacob. But coming good back and having a good average speed, all of it coming that way. Let's see the sail ranks. Let's see what the score is after race number 5. Race number 5. Mud is in the lead with 6 points. Jacob 9, Cold Zero 13, Generation X 14, Claymore 15, Janne is getting 19, BKM 28, and then rest of the fleet coming with us. It means we're going into a medal race where points count double, and if we're 10 in there, then losing will get 20 points. So let's say this: everybody can almost win this regatta today, because if Mott and Jacob gets 10 and 9, then they're getting a maximum score, and that can be very costly for them. I think we are going to do some gate mark course. We are going to keel, and we are going to have some medium wind with this race in the middle race that's coming our way. And the middle race is loading now, and now it's up and running. And see here, we are finishing up on Olympic waters and maybe future Olympic waters also. We are going to keel, and we are starting saying yo, hoping that keel is getting the Olympic race course in 30:36. And if we go that direction straight up, following the starting line, flying 70 kilometers like a bird, then we will come to this studio where we are sitting in the city of Sønderborg in Denmark. 6 out of 16, so we're just waiting for the last players to join in. And then we will be ready to do the middle race, the last race of tonight's Monday night racing. It's amazing how many races you can manage to do within an hour. We have been doing 7 races in 1 hour, so we really enjoy doing this and having a lot of fun. And that's why eSailing is a great sport. It's also a great training tool, because you can sit and do and relax and race with each other. 7 out of 16, one having issues. So before doing that, let's say thank you to our sponsors before the medal race starts. And we just started the middle race. And before that, let's say thank you to nbcmarine.dk. That's they are building bridges to our dreams. They're really supporting the sailing world, and they are supporting eSailing big time. They are the main partners of the Danish Championship Week, the Danish Championship, where they're partnering up with us to make sure that we can do a very high quality stage performance and Danish Championship, where we're going to crown the first ever Danish champion in Playesailing live on stage from Herning. So let's see who managed to go with us. Oh, it's Janne we are missing out. Oh, so we have Mud Creek, Cold Zero, Generation X, Jacob, Claymore, BKM, a guest player, and BKM Nicola. Interesting if the guest player is Janne. No, that's a American flag coming with us. Welcome to here, guest number 7,083. Right now in the game, we just cross 8,000 players, so we're very happy of that. And we know the activity is not on all the time. So organize with yourself in the clubs until we're coming with the open events. 10 seconds to the start. It's now or never. We're going to find a winner. Claymore is getting a penalty just before the start. That's so unfair, because 11 seconds it takes to do a penalty turn. Can he do the turn and come out? Mud Creek, perfect start, perfect time by him. Great action coming in there. So Mud Creek takes the lead, takes the win, going on port tack straight away, going to the right-hand side. And just see how rest of the fleet is clumping together. It's such a good view here from this side. Let's see it here from here. Oh, with the Olympic Harbor behind us. I love this picture. This is a great one. Great maneuvering. BKM, Nicola, Claymore, Generation X. Oh, BKM hitting the mark. And guest player and Jacob. And this guest player, he seems like he knows how to play the game. So there we go. Tacking away. Jacob following him there. So Mud Creek and Cold Zero, they means business today. Mud Creek really wants to win his 3rd regatta overall over half a year. So great races by him. So Mod coming first, Cold Zero third, Generation X, he's in the middle. Over here, Claymore. And it's all about which side of the gates they're choosing, because there's a small bias on the gates. And these biases are a little bit like, a bias means that there's one side that's more favorable than the others, closer to the wind. And that's really how it's doing here. So that penalty almost coming in. Generation X, Jacob fighting for that one. That's giving Claymore a chance to come in, and also giving Cold Zero all the best to find a position. And now penalty to Generation X. Just got caught there. So that's how it is. Cold Zero splitting away. Oh, Claymore going against the wind, giving all the chance for the others to come in, but they need to stay clear. And that Generation X, he can sail through because he has a penalty. Jacob, he's caught. Claymore pushing Jacob out, launching the Jennifer. Jacob is out. Oh, great maneuvering. But they're losing so much speed on the others because see on the opposite side. And now you can see he's keeping the pressure on Jacob. And they need to take care of Generation X to come on the inside. So Jacob waiting. Good maneuvering here by Jacob, forcing Claymore to do something. But see, Jacob caught. Penalty by Generation X over there. Opposite side, still I can see Mod in the lead. So so that's how it is. Let's see. Mod coming first, Cold Zero second. But it's going to be a close one. Those coming out here, Claymore is coming with more speed than Guest Player and BKM from Serbia. Let's see. But they have one big problem. The biggest problem of all, they don't have the right of way. So they're really losing this one here when they're coming in. So let's see. Rounding it. Taking down the Jennifer. Good round here. That's the Guest Player. Claymore in fourth. Generation X. Then we can see Jacob in trouble. BKM coming in. BKM has the right of way. Just needs to stay clear. Take care not opening up for Jacob. Jacob goes away from him. And now Jacob goes on the inside trying to claim it here. Let's see. It's side by side. BKM is in trouble. Now switching the roles. Rule 11 will apply in this case. Still Mod in the lead, but we have some interesting battles for the secondary positions. They are doing a great one. Oh, BKM, you're now in trouble. Switching roles with Jacob. You need to attack away. Oh, and there what's happening. Remember what I said in the start. The bow, the end of the back part, the stern, is further behind. Is more maneuverable when you turn it. So you're really losing it here. So Mod is winning today. Cold Zero coming in second, but here next battle coming in. Jacob attacking Guest, and then Generation X. Interesting who Guest Player is because he knows how to sail. He's Rule 11. Oh, just managed to do the tack the right time. Jacob comes in. Rule 10 will apply. It's Jacob just small touch. Double penalty. Jacob takes them out. That's the Dane coming back. The Viking is taking two players out, and that might put him in fourth position. Great maneuvering by him there. Claymore, he's coming in third while the other ones has been playing, and that means they all need to take a penalty. Let's see what the Guest Player is doing here, taking that penalty. BKM, he's coming in here to the mark. Jacob launching that Jennifer, and now you can see that's one who knows the game, taking the penalty turn while rounding the mark. That's a good one. Launching the Jennifer, but needs to take care. Oh, BKM launching it upwind. Just see, launching it upwind. He needs to turn the boat to the right-hand side. Take down the Jennifer, or else you lose momentum. Back to the fight for the victory. It's Mod Creek going to win it. It's Canada today. Congratulations. Cold Zero is in second, but I'm interested in that battle. Jacob, Generation X. It looks like Claymore, he's clear for third. Then Guest Player coming in the middle. Oh, he's sailing two high degrees, 160 degrees. I see he's 9.1, where Jacob, 145 degrees. He's almost 10 kts. So 1, 2, 2 kts in difference in speed. That also means you can see here Generation X coming down. It's all about knowing your polars of the boat. See, 143 degrees. Now attacking Generation X, but it's a little bit too late to go in and attack him. He just coming in. Cold Zero defending his second place. Claymore almost taking it away from him. Taking third. Jacob taking fourth. Really, really, really great action. Really, really great fighting for today. So we really enjoy seeing what's coming our way. Great fighting, great action. Always a true pleasure to have all the sailors with us here. And there we go. Generation X goes in 5th. Then we have a guest player coming in 6th, BKM and BKM Nicola taking 7 and 8. So great job by all of them. Great job by all of them. And a little bit interesting if one of the sailors were guest player or who it was. There we go. Last players to cross in is BKM. There we go. Great results. And there we have some stats with us. So 6th place goes to, and then we are just taking the opposite way instead of, and then so those who, the guest player is not taking the position away from the others. We're going to see the overall score, but let's just see a little bit on the results here. Great thing. Mod Creek, perfect start. The only one, just see, starting 4 seconds ahead of the others. This means everything. Not having the fastest average speed, that was Cold Zero. But also see, Cold Zero, he sailed way longer. Almost 200 meters longer than Mod Creek. But he came back in the race. He came back and almost won it. But he lost it downwind to Claymore. Because Claymore is only, let's see here. He's still 13 seconds away. But it looked like on the graphics that Claymore was very close of taking that away from Cold Zero. Let's have the drums on. Let's see tonight's result. And let's look into it. So tonight's result, Mod Creek winning with 8 points in total. Cold Zero takes 2nd place in front of Jacob with 17. Jacob 3rd, 17. Claymore 21. Generation X 24. BKM, Janne, BKM, Nicola, Camden, Hugh, Will coming in that way. And one thing I really need to remember tonight is how Janne actually won that race number 3 with the Dinghy, but also very close of winning race number 4 with the Dinghy, but then one penalty coming her way, switching all the roles. Unlucky we didn't have Janne with us in the middle race because she has really been on fire tonight. Great racing, great action. It's really been a fun and a true pleasure racing with all of you. So a great night, a great racing tonight. This was Monday night racing. And when you're sitting out there watching this broadcast and having fun, then join us in. But also join the Discord. The link is in the comments. I placed in the start of the show, or in some of those video shorts we are doing when we're putting up some great action from today's regatta. Then there's always a link for Discord. Join the community, join the fun, and have fun with us. With that said, if you want to know more about the game, visit our homepage. It's still a live beta, and some new updates are coming your way within a few days, few weeks. I hope that everything is falling in spot this week, because then we might be ready by the weekend or Monday with the next great update. Follow our Patreon, support us there, support the work, and then we see you online. The future of eSailing is here, and you can be part of the game. Join our Patreon, make a monthly subscription or a one-time support. Oh, it looks like a good start. We have a 4th start, but we have a penalty to Luka Koslovic. As a supporter, you get exclusive access to updates and insights in the game development. Oi, just no, Rule 13. Together, we are sharing our love for sailing. Playesailing, link in the digital and the physical sport.